My name is David Aylor. I'm an attorney here in the state of South Carolina. I serve mainly in the Low Country, but throughout the state on civil and criminal cases. Most often we find when people come to our office, they're in a pretty desperate situation. It doesn't really matter what the issue is. The issue could be something criminally related and they've been charged or they've been injured and they're concerned about how they're going to get back to their best health. We really try to concentrate on making sure that the clients are comfortable in the position they are in from the very beginning through the very end, whether it be speaking with me personally, another attorney in the office, or many of the different legal assistants and investigators that we employ. Being in this community and being active, is a lot more than just putting your name out there. You've got to participate within the community, and I try to do that as much as I possibly can, whether it be volunteering at different events or sponsoring, but really just being involved and being somebody that people feel that they can come to, whether it be online or, as said, most often happens somewhere in the public, at an event, at a gas station, at a restaurant. At Chick-fil-A this morning, where people recognize me, they feel comfortable enough walking up to me and just ask me for a little advice, ask me to see what I think, or what should they do, or put them in a direction they should go in. And I really take that as a compliment, and I take a lot of pride in it. Everyone in their life has some type of tragedy that occurs. It's just human nature. At some point, it's inevitable to happen. And I know in my own life, it was impacted by a horrible car wreck that took the life of a family member for me. I met Gary when I was about 15 years old. From the first time I met him, I could tell that we were going to be close friends. I never knew how close friends we were going to be. He ultimately became like a second father to me. We spent a lot of time together over the years, and then my son was born, who was his grandson. And at that point, we truly became family. Unfortunately, Gary was involved in a tragic accident. He was actually on the way to my house. It was the summertime, and my son and him, and as well as a couple other friends, were all going to be cooking out. And we waited and waited, and were texting him, and couldn't hear from him. And then soon after, we found out the tragic news that he had been hit. And I can still think about when I first heard about it that day, and I can still think about exactly what happened from that point on, and how the process went, and how difficult it was to try to keep a clear head. And I watched where the insurance company tried to take advantage of the family and try to settle the case out quickly and push it away. It was really surreal and just kind of shocking to see the level of callousness and just sort of underhanded play that came so quickly at a time where everyone involved was clearly just in shell shock. I think about it every time I'm dealing with a client who themselves or a close friend or family member has been involved in some sort of injury accident. There is compensation that should be provided, from a small car accident to, of course, the extreme level of a death in a family. We can't go backwards. The accident happened, the injuries are there, the death has occurred. But what we can do is work hard, work very hard to put you in the best position you can be in moving forward from that incident.